I'm sorry I'm late. I don't know. I was just having a hard time with my phone. I think I need to, I don't know, clear its memory or something, or maybe it's me. But welcome to today's historic Hunker Down, Home Alone Together, Happy Holidays. And I hope yours is coming along. Your Home Alone or whatever holiday season that has been altered by our circumstances. And I just hope you just do your best to relax and enjoy this time. For me, it is going fast because I'll tell you something, as I said before, I have been quite busy. And it's kind of busy because I've been making food to share, to send to loved ones, and little shopping online. And I gotta be real honest, I don't miss gift wrapping, and I have to wrap some that I send from here. And the ones I send from Amazon, well, they come as they come. They are wrapped by Amazon in a box. I'm not paying $5. You realize if you get 20 gifts and you have them each wrapped at $5 each, that's $100. I could think of better uses for my $100. So, what are we gonna talk about today? I have my little tea. Do you have a little something? Hibiscus tea. Well, I wanted to catch you up on what I did yesterday. I have I finished. You remember yesterday I showed you this little guy. This is for one of my great-grandson's dogs. It's got a little tail so you can tug on it and play with the dog. And I made a companion for the other dog. And I think that's pretty cute. I was going to add hair, and then I figured that could probably make a real mess. They might try to really chew that off. So there are Shadow and Tinkerbell's little Christmas toys. And they, I mean, it's not like I was trying to be cheap or anything, but for what it cost to make these two, it might have cost, what, $3 or $4 to make each one. You couldn't buy these in the store, and they're well made. I was very careful to make sure everything was glued down really tight, and the dogs couldn't choke on it or anything like that. I'm not stalling today, so I'm thinking that maybe there will be some problems with the video. I apologize for that. I have noticed quite frequently that the mouth doesn't keep up with the words that are coming out on the screen. I don't know how to remedy that. Maybe it's me, because my brain just sends out words faster than they can be kept up with out there in the universe. So that's one of the fun things I did. And I did make a promise to you today, but I'm going to wait until our time together is almost over. I will show you my decorations. It's not like I've got a million of them, but I want to do it very carefully, so I'm not showing any of the stuff that's not put away, the dishes that aren't yet done in the sink. I do have a rule. This is not if I came through that okay. I'll have to review the video. If it's not good, I'll just have to do it over, because that's the way life works sometime. Well, some of the things that I did have out as decorations, I pulled back because I wanted to show you today. Remember I told you I got the little frames from the Dollar Tree, and I was going to send pictures of me to all my family, but that didn't get done. Do you realize, like, if you didn't get your packages out yesterday, they may not get there in time for Christmas? So, you know what? The wise men didn't get to the manger for 2 weeks till the Epiphany. So, Well, what I did was, I'll try to show these. I took pictures of my from Christmas past, And my goal, I have a few more frames, and my goal is to try to get, that's my 4 babies there. There's Mimi, Sean, and Nick, and Frank. So get those out. I get to look at them and remember those times were very real. And that's my whole, my twins and their families, and Mimi, Mimi's daughter, and Savannah, my grandchild, other grandchild. So they're really fun. I plan to try to have pictures of all the family. Now, I'm not going to leave them out. I'm going to put them away at the end of Christmas. And every year I want to get a few more. And I don't care if my house is covered in pictures one day. Everywhere I look, I'll see my family. And I'm just knowing that by next Christmas season, I know I can't see them all at once, but maybe somewhere between Thanksgiving and the Epiphany, I'll be able to see all my loved ones. And I think that's a good thing. Now, another thing I did yesterday, I showed you, this is one of my little monkey shines, sock monkey. And I told you that I was planning on, demonstrating each day how to make it. And then I had the realization, there's no way that's all going to happen by the holidays. Can you imagine that? I am here at home by myself and my precious cat, and I'm saying I'm not going to have time to put together a sock monkey? Well, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I'm going to take you through steps as I can anyway. And for the first step, I wanted to show you, this is the way you get the socks. They're from the Red Heel Sock Company by Fox River. I think I might have told you the wrong way the other day. In any event, this says original Rockford Red Heel, the sock America wears to work since 1880, 2 pair, and there we have the monkey socks. And it comes with instructions. These are the instructions. See, you don't have to make just a monkey, although nothing is just when you say monkey, because monkeys are one of my favorite things. So it tells you how to make the monkey. You turn the socks inside out. First step, turn the socks inside out. And then you mark them. I'll show that real close. You mark them for how you are going to stitch and cut them. And so I do have a pair of socks here that I turned inside out. And I've got a ruler. So, and this is something that you have to kind of guess at. And know that when something is handcrafted, 2 are never identical. So that's so exciting. So whatever you do is going to be different. Now, I have realized over the years that some monkeys have big ears and some monkeys have small ears. And so I started making my monkeys with different size ears. So later on, I'm going to mark this, and I may start to stitch it. And as I told you, all of my monkeys are hand stitched. You know, it's a great time to sit and watch Christmas movies and stuff like that. And if you're going to do that, why not have something in your hands that you can stitch? It works. You can use a machine if you want, but that's up to you. It is a great gift idea. Now, another thing you want to do on the holidays is have fun. Can you have fun all alone? Yes, you can. and you can have fun all alone together thanks to technology and being able to call your friends. So I really urge you to do that. And I guess as I'm saying this, I'm getting ready to show you my decorations. Now, it's no big hoo-hoo deal. Get all excited. Ooh, what's she done? Not that much to be that excited about, but it excites me. So I am going to attempt something new. It's an experiment. I haven't done this before. I'm going to disconnect my phone from its little battery to make sure it didn't run out during our video today. And I'm going to flip the screen. I couldn't figure out how to flip the screen on my computer, so bear with me. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to try to show you things that don't show the things that aren't put away. The little bit of residual clutter that is a part of life. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without blocking the camera. Okay, so I'm going to turn around and I'm going to flip the camera if we're lucky. And it's flipped. It's flipped. So here is my little bookcase, and that's Tishy's stocking. And then I have videos in there. There's a bunch of Christmas videos in there. And I have a garland because I have a tiny tree and so many decorations that I can't put them all on that tiny tree. So you'll see, if you look, I'm saying my left, I don't know if it's right or left for you, but there's a green and silver ball. That came from my tree when I was a little girl. So did the little glittery house. That's been around for a very long time. And then there's this Santa Claus that Sammy painted. That's another wonderful thing to do with kids is get yourself some acrylic paints and paint ornaments. You can spray them with some, plastic, whatever you call it, polyeth, whatever, just to save them. There's a little skull that Sammy was just huge on Dia de los Muertos. So we have that. And then my friend Kim in Texas, she's from Texas, and that's her little Texas cowgirl. And then a couple of antiques. The little needlepoint nativity there came from one of my congregation members from Texas. So that is one. And now I'm going to swoop around to the tree. There's my tiny tree. And you can see outside it's starting to get dark. And I have my little tree with a little skirt. And then over here I have my little reindeer that I thought my son made, but found out, no, it didn't. And of course, it's got my shoes always ready for when I need to step out of the house. And then if you look outside, you can see my prayer flags are hanging out there. We made them for Girls' Weekend, and you just know that as they blow, your prayers are being released. And let's swoop around. Oh, and this is my, hang on a minute, I'm just going to touch my screen so that it comes back to what, there we go. So that's my little heater. And on this, I have little lights, a little beaded stuff. There's my little baby Jesus I was telling you about with the little pebbles. And a nice Christmas card I got from my Unity folks. And I have, it was broken, but it was hanging. It used to be ready to hang on the tree, but that fell off. But that's my little Dunkin' Donuts snow globe. I used to get their new ornament every year. And then, of course, we've got a little Dollar Tree door handle cover. And then up here, again, I put garland. And I think it would be fun to point out the garland that you see it has been decorating my house for about 40 years. Then I have my table with little placemats and the Advent wreath. Advent wreath is so special in making your Christmas meaningful. And then on this little tray, now see what I do is I take away all of the everyday things that are there. So all we see is Christmas. And all those things that are hanging have special memories attached. If any of you attended the church I served in Texas, out there, then you would see the little mugs, and we used those. I bought those for everybody that when we did a church holiday planning retreat. So when I see those little mugs, I think about our retreat. So that is, oh, and then my boss, Oscar, when I was working for the bank, gave me the bowls and the big Christmas tree with the two little things. That's Avon. I had that when I was an Avon sales manager. Then I got all the little candle trees, which I just won't burn. I just won't burn them because they look ugly after you burn them. So I got to tell you, those are a bunch of years also. And I'm going to flip it back now. Okay. All right, so I did my thing. Oh, wait. I'm something. Got to flip the screen. Okay, this is my nativity set that my niece Kimberly made for me. I used to have a collection of nativities, and over the years they have all gone away, and here and there, and there we go. Now we shall go back to where we were, and I'm going to put you back on the hook, and I'm going to plug it back in. Oh, there. Oh, no, it didn't stay. Hang on. Anyone reading my palm while I'm doing that? So you can give me some insight into the mysteries of my life while you're at it. Christmas should be a magical time. And even in the face of these challenges, you know, there are so many stories about Christmas and Christmas during the hard times as well as the good times. And this could be considered in many instances an example of Christmas during the hard times with the virus and its raging. And really, for me, it's a requirement to stay home. We see the light is coming with the potential of the vaccine coming and even better ways of treating the folks that have contracted the virus. So I encourage you to try to remember to do your best to be as a little child. And I decided when I was thinking about that today to share with you. You probably already heard it a dozen times, but you know, some things are so worth repeating. So today I want to share with you, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Get your little cup and have a little sip. From the editorial page of the New York Sun, written by Francis P. Church, September 21st, 1897. We take pleasure in answering thus prominently the communication below, expressing at the same time our grateful gratification that its faithful author is numbered among the friends of the Sun. Dear Editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says if you see it in the sun, you know it is so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O. Hanlon, 115 West 95th Street. And the response: Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men's or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours is a mere insect, an ant, in his intellect as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. And you know that they abound and give your heart and your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith again. Then no poverty, no romance, to make tolerable this existence. Sorry, that's no poetry. I'll go back and fix it. Okay. Now I got lost. Sorry about that. Okay. Maybe I can cut this out with my handy-dandy editor. Okay. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa to hire men to watch in all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus, but even if you did not see Santa Claus coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither children nor men can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not. But that's no proof they're not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders there are unseen and unseeable in the world. You tear apart the baby's rattle and see what makes the noise inside. But there is a veil covering the unseen world, which not the strongest man, nor even the united strength of all the strongest men that ever lived, could tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside that curtain and view and picture the supernal beauty and glory beyond. Is it all real? Ah, Virginia, in all this world, there's nothing as real and abiding. No Santa Claus? Thank God, he lives and lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10 times thousands of years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood. Become as a little child and enjoy the holidays. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, let that part of you within that believes beyond appearances come out and play. That's it for today. We're going to talk more about being as a child tomorrow. Oh, no, we're not. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the weekend or take off the weekend, so maybe we will or maybe we won't. Watch your Facebook. I will post probably around an hour before I go live if I choose to. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.